Let's update.
I thought that the opening ceremony was a disgrace.
Remember when Republicans were in a tizzy over the Olympics opening ceremony?
And to sit here and let France mock the country, mock your religion, make fun of every single thing you feel holy. This is the Last Supper.
Yep, including this schmohawk. Well, there was another entry for Idiot of the Year, and for that I introduce you all to Bobby George, owner of Town Hall, a restaurant in J.D. Vance's state of Ohio. George was really upset at the opening ceremony and chose to not have his restaurant partake in the Olympics from there on out. They'd post on IG, "We are protesting the 2024 Paris Olympics. The portrayal of the Last Supper was handled with an irresponsible level of irreverence, insulting the Christian faith. Therefore, we will not be broadcasting the Olympic Games at any of our restaurants." It is quite a tell, isn't it? When folks who say facts don't care about your feelings, the snowflakes, yada, yada, they get upset at nothing. Because as we have gone over, those who put together the ceremony told all of us how this is not what they think it is. You are playing up something that does not exist yet. It would come as no surprise that George is a supporter of Robert F. Kennedy Jr., because of course he is. Furthermore,
Hello.
Mr. George,
Yeah.
I'd like to explain to you what happened there and how we're going to proceed with the incident with the.
Happened. You're going to explain to me what happened when I was there?
Well, no, I'm going to explain to you how we're going forward and who's investigating.
I'm suing all you because my cousin's lost her hearing out of her ear. And I begged you guys to protect her, and you didn't do anything. And they finally blew her eardrum.
When we
I'm
were.
suing all you. I'm not going to be happy till you lose your job, you piece of.
Okay, well, you can sue us. That's fine.
You're a bomb. And if you weren't a police officer, I'd whoop your too. Okay? You got a daughter, you little. You got a daughter?
Sir, do you want me
What would you do if someone did that to your daughter? You're supposed to be protecting her.
All right. Well, I'm not gonna. All right. I'm gonna end the conversation now, Sir George.
Man, you're a coward.
Have a good day, sir.
we would learn how George conducts himself on the phone. After roughly 10 activists went outside of his restaurant, Town Hall, to protest the restaurant's business practices. 2 activists would be indicted, but the charges were eventually dropped. Additionally, he would spread a mass amount of misinformation on combating COVID by saying this: eat right, exercise, prayer, meditate, don't stress out. All of these are proven now to help fight any disease. That was on Town Hall's Facebook page, okay? Now, you might be thinking, wow, that guy kind of sucks. And he does, but I'm going to tell you why he may suck way more. Criminally. He would surrender to police. I'm going to tell you why. His bond was $200,000, though during the hearing, his lawyer would argue that it should be $100,000, saying his prior record with 0 felonies, would stand as an obvious reason. The prosecution would agree on this as well. That was until Judge Sheila Turner McCall said the $100,000 bond wasn't sufficient based on the arguments laid forth, and then she doubled it to $200,000. Thus, it stands. In full, the charges are as follows: attempted unaliving, R-word, kidnapping, felonious assault, and strangulation. He would also have to surrender his passport to the court. Here is George appearing via video conference, it looks like Zoom, at a hearing, as published by Fox 8. News 5 reported the incidents occurred from November 14th, 2023 to July 31st, 2024. The alleged assaults went down on August the 19th. And here is his mugshot, as printed by Cleveland 19. Now, here is what I am going to say very quickly, and this is important. This is a trigger warning for what I am about to read, for the story I'm about to tell. These are all allegations that are brought forth and why he had to surrender to police. Here we go. The arrest warrant reads the restaurant owner pinned the victim down and placed both of his hands around her neck on November 14th, 2023. He would slam her head over and over again, which would lead to ringing in her ears, bleeding, and blurred vision. That is per the arrest warrant. The Akron Beacon Journal would print this. George would allegedly follow a woman out to her automobile, demand she exit it, point a firearm at her through her window, put the firearm to her stomach once she exited said car, and escorted her back inside the home she just fled from. During another incident, the restaurateur allegedly tried to unalive a woman by shoving a towel down the victim's throat and stating, "You think God is going to help you?" while she was attempting to pray in a closet that she would not be killed, according to News 5. He would then refuse to let her leave the residence and strangled and assaulted her. Then, sometime between May the 1st of 2024 and July 31st of 2024, News 5 would report that George allegedly essayed a woman who had just gotten out of the shower. And on the date of July 27th, he allegedly threw a woman who was trying to leave the residence into a closet. So it cannot be lost on us here, okay, that this man is not only deplorable and a despicable human being for playing into the culture war that the Olympics are insulting the Christian faith when organizers, designers, those who were involved explicitly stated that that is not the case. And then to have these allegations come forth, which are very serious, it really does say something. That this man would act this way and feel quite literally that he is holier than thou. I guess I'm just curious for those who work at Town Hall or who are affiliated with these restaurants that he owns. What are the other skeletons in those closets? If someone is going to do this over and over and over again, where there is smoke, I have to believe, if the allegations are true, there is a forest fire. So I'm curious to see what former employees are going to come forward, how he has conducted himself in his businesses. Does he believe that people should kiss the floor that he walks on, etc., etc.? As more comes out, we will keep you posted of this incredibly troubling story.
If you can and are willing, please become a paid member here at TYT Sports. And or go to tyt.com/join. In addition, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate it. Have a great day.